First, let me say it's absolutely fantastic to be back here. Every time I come back to Warren County, it just fills my soul just to walk in the hallways and be here. So thank you all for allowing me to come back, and it's just such an honor to induct Tyler Post into the Hall of Fame. I'll say this about Tyler Post in the Hall of Fame. It's like chocolate and peanut butter. It was meant to go together. This young man, when I got here, and Coach Warner said, because we were cobbled together a team. I face a lot of challenges as an athletic director now. Kids want to go to different schools, they want to play to different places. A lot of kids were, hesitant when schools split and everything, where they were going to go. But Coach O told me, he said, we got a quarterback coming. We got a quarterback coming. So that's why we called him the postman. Because not only did he always deliver, but he was always coming. And he was always going to be there. So one day, this giant of a man walked through the door, and he said, that's him. And I said, okay, here we go. And from there, I'll be honest with you, that's when we started going as Warren County football. First attribute I got to talk about this young man is his leadership. I will say this, and I can say this very rarely about quarterbacks that I've coached or quarterbacks I've been around. He commanded the huddle from the first time that he went in the huddle. Didn't matter what, if it was seniors, juniors, sophomores, or then when he got older, a freshman, who obviously looked up to him. When Tyler took the huddle over, there was a calmness, and there was a, we're going to get this done. You saw it in the way they broke the huddle. And as a coach, you can look out there and tell if your team's in good hands. And I knew when that huddle broke, we never had to worry about that. So I have to acknowledge that he did play another sport, baseball. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure the ball is wound with something. I'm not sure if it's stuffed with something else, but I do know that he can hit the ball a long way. And he can also make sure that he could track it down and he could get it to first base and get people out. He was a great player, not only on the football field, but on the baseball field. And in today's society, that's something, a two-sport athlete, to see somebody do something like that is really remarkable, especially to be as outstanding as he was. So now it's everybody's favorite portion. We're going to talk about the stories that made him the legend that he is. First of all, I'm going to say that our staff, although fantastic, sent in some plays that over the headset I had to look down at a couple of coordinators and go, what was that? Tyler would look out and look at me and be like, I'm good. He would call a play. I'm not really sure if it's what we call, but it sure as heck worked really, really, really well. He can fix anything, whether it was offense or defense. He knew what to do. He was a quarterback in the secondary as well as under center. So at one point in time, in my tenure at least, we had never beaten Liberty. We had never gone over there and made it happen, or they had come here. We had lost some close games, but we went over there with a really, really good team. But they had a really special player, and he's still in the NFL. His name was Wyatt Teller. So we got to get together with Tyler at the beginning of the week. He said, look, we're not going to be stupid. We're going to run where he's not. And that's going to be up to you. So there was about 4 plays on Tyler's wristband. It was dive check with me, lead check with me, and sweep check with me. And wherever we saw Wyatt Teller, Tyler would look at him and go, and do this. He would shift everybody over to the other side, and we would just run away from him as fast as we could. Now, eventually, he got upset about that. So he started, about that time, we looked at Tyler and said, okay, here you go, buddy. So when he gave that, moved everything, that kid would crash down. Tyler just ran around, and I mean, literally, the entire stadium was watching everything over here. And I think Tyler stopped at like the 10-yard line and was like, hey, I got the ball over here. I'm going to walk in the end. Okay, yeah. I think the backside official was the only one who saw that. Scariest moment for Tyler, for one of the scariest moments of our program. Tyler's playing defensive back, and he goes after somebody, hits something or whatever, and he lands on his head. And we all know in today's society, like there's a collective gasp that leaves the stadium. So now this is the point in the story where the fable grows. This is probably not exactly what happened, but in my memory, as he's laying on the ground, all of a sudden he kind of matrix backflip up onto his feet, shook his head like he was in some kind of Looney Tunes cartoon, like that, and then walks back to the huddle. And literally everybody in the whole stadium exhaled because we knew he was going to be okay. He has 2 absolutely fantastic referee moments. The hardest person that Tyler ever hit was the center official one time. Because that guy, he was coming, and he did not know which way to go, and Tyler was not looking where he was. He hit that poor guy's hat popped off, I think his shoes came off, and we weren't sure he was gonna make it. Tyler kind of looked at it, got done playing, kind of went over, kind of cocked his head like, is this guy gonna be okay? Well, we eventually got him up and dusted him off. The other play with the official, Tyler's running down the sideline, kettle run. Funny that we're playing kettle run tonight. He's running towards the sideline. I'm standing right there. The official's standing right there. Tyler's rolling to the sideline. I'm like, God, he's going to get out of bounds. He puts his foot in the ground, spins, and takes off in the sideline. The referee was with me. He thought that he was going to run out of bounds. He blows his whistle, and it just kind of dies out because he sees that Tyler has spun away and he's going to go for a touchdown. And he kind of goes down like this, puts his head down. And we all know I was probably not the calmest coach in the world. But I just walked over to that poor gentleman, I put my hand on his shoulder and said, buddy, I thought he was going out of bounds too. It's okay. It's okay. And I want to talk the last thing as I kind of finish up this about Tyler. There's one thing when I was met with the kids, and there was one attribute that I put above every other attribute that you could have, and that was trust. I will say this, I trust this down man with every play call that we ever sent out, with every team that we ever fielded. Most importantly, I trusted him with my daughter who's here tonight, because every time that we came down for the turkey trot, she ran over and made sure she was with Tyler Post. And I will say this, if my family, including my wife and child, trust somebody, there is no reason in bone in my body would not say Tyler Post is one of the finest people